Welcome back, Rich Minds. It's your boy Reno coming back to you with another video. And today's topic is gonna be 5 signs you a star. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for the chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, this video is based upon all the signs of how you know you are a star. Yes, sir. Let me go ahead and start this video by saying they will choose you because of your light. Yes, sir. Let me say it once again, y'all. They will choose you because of your light. You have to understand your light shines bright. You have to understand that your light is powerful. Yes, sir. And you have to understand that your light will shine. Okay? A lot of people will attract to you because of your light. Now understand this, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get into each and every one of these signs. But before we do so, y'all go ahead and leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Yes, sir. And not only that, y'all, if you confident, I want you to declare over your life and drop in the comments by saying, I am a star. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, I am a star. Okay? Now, the first sign of how you know you are a star is going to be this, chosen one. Charisma. All right? Let me say it once again, louder for the chosen ones in the back. Oh, yeah. You are a star. And see, a clear indication of how you know how, all right, is your charisma. Charismatic. All right. Now listen, y'all. Let's just go ahead and get into the definition of charisma. So charisma is the compelling attractiveness or charm that can inspire devotion in others. Yes, sir. Another definition says a divinely conferred power or talent. All right. Understand what it means to have charisma. Okay. Whenever you think of charisma, you think of Malcolm X. All right. Whenever you think of charisma, you think of Martin Luther King. Yes, sir. And in today's time, whenever you think of charisma, you may think of, somebody who was an artist, right? Now, this is besides saying whether they're evil or whether they're good, right? Light or darkness. I'm just specifically talking about charisma. All right. So again, you may think of who's somebody in this industry that has charisma. Okay, let's just say Kevin Gates. He's charismatic. A Sexy Red, charismatic. Once again, y'all, this is not about religion or spirituality at this particular moment. I'm talking about who has charisma. Somebody that you may know of. Jamie Foxx has charisma. All right, I mean, the list goes on, y'all. Charisma. All right, and see, this is how you know you are a star. You have that charisma. So, for example, you may walk in a room. You don't got to do much, all right? You don't got to do a whole lot, all right? However, your charisma just naturally shines, okay? Like Prince, Michael Jackson, Tupac, DMX, the list goes on, okay? Your charisma is what attracts people to you. Now, here's the thin line between charisma. You have to be aware that some people are charismatic, but they are still evil. Yes, sir. Understand something, y'all. God has charisma. However, the devil got charisma as well. And see, you have 2 types of charismas. One is for positivity and to inspire you. The other is for negativity and to manipulate you. Okay, so that's why I said, y'all, don't get it misconstrued about the names that I've used. I'm just talking about charisma, period. Whether they're good, bad, evil, or, or great. I'm just saying, y'all, understand that charisma, being charismatic, is something that's on the inside. Like right now, I am charismatic. You are glued into this video because I have charisma. All right, so you have that same thing, especially if you're watching this video. Understand something, y'all. Charisma is what keeps people glued into you, liking what you do, liking your posts, tuned in to your videos, tuned in to whatever you have going on. Or let's just say you're not even a social influencer, but you just a person who just go to work, right? You're a person who just be at work and you just be doing your thing. And just by you talking, the charm that you have, the way you say it, right? It's the way you do it, the way you did it, that make people attract to you. So understand something, y'all. Charisma is definitely a clear indicator that you are a star. All right. Now, if that first sign resonated with you, y'all be sure to drop in the comments and say, I'm a star. Yes, sir. And so we're going to get to the second sign, chosen one, which is going to be this: uniqueness. All right. Let me say it louder for the chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, uniqueness. All right. Now, what does uniqueness mean? Let me go ahead and pull up the definition for y'all so y'all can understand. All right. Uniqueness is the quality of being the only one of its kind. Okay, I'm going straight by the book, by the way, y'all, because I want y'all to really understand that this is not from my, my mind and my arsenal, which I think I can give a great paraphrase version of it. However, I just want you to understand something. When you're talking about being unique, you are the only one. Anybody who you've seen blow up, okay, and actually sustain, because it's a whole bunch of people who plagiarized. Yes, sir. It's a whole bunch of people who straight up copied somebody. Okay, I don't care who it was, but they copied somebody. Listen, y'all. In order for you to be a true star, all right, a natural born star, you have to be unique. Whatever that is, you have to find your edge. All right. Somebody drop in the comments and say edge. That's a powerful thing. When you think of Stevie Wonder, his edge, he's blind. Ray Charles, he's blind. All right. Chris Brown, edge, he sings and he dances. Okay. Who else have edge, y'all? I mean, just anybody who's doing something that's uniquely done. They're not doing it like nobody else. Michael Jackson had edge. It was his gloves, right? The gloves and his glittery socks. Edge. What is your edge? What is it that differentiates you from everybody else? What is it that you do, okay, that can't nobody else do the way that you do it, all right? Can't nobody else say it the way that you say it. Again, y'all, going back to Michael Jackson. Who y'all know say, he? I can't even say it, right? It depends on how you are presenting the words that you say, okay? How you are presenting, your imagery. Again, y'all, can't nobody else be Michael Jackson. Can't nobody else. I don't care how much. I don't care if you put your socks on and start trying to moonwalk across the floor. I don't care how you do it. I don't care if you come around here and you start kicking in the air. Listen, y'all, it does not matter. You're never going to be Michael Jackson. You can impersonate Michael Jackson, but you will never be Michael Jackson. All right? What I want y'all to realize is this right here, y'all. Your uniqueness is what differentiates you from everybody else. This is how you know you are a natural born star. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? And most people will choose you because of that. All right? That's a part of your life, your uniqueness, whatever that is for you. Okay? If you wear red shirts all the time, that's how people understand your edge. Or if you have a part in your head, okay, you wear low haircuts. My edge, y'all, is my beard, my diamond earrings, and my low haircut. That's my edge. Don't nobody have that same look like me. Okay, I say yes, sir. That's my edge. Don't nobody say that. I don't know nobody who say yes, sir, and definitely don't know nobody who says keep a rich mentality. You have to be unique. Okay, come up with your own catchphrase. Come up with your own swag. Come up with your own style. All right. And see, if you are watching this video, chances are you already have that. All right. And guess what? If you don't have it, guess what? Chances are by you watching this video, you are about to develop it. Okay. So understand what I'm saying. You are a star. Somebody drop in the comments and say unique. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say unique. Now, we're going to move on to the next one, y'all, which is number 3. This one is gifted. All right. The third sign is gifted. Now, what does it mean to be gifted? I'm going to come straight off the dome for this one, y'all. And the reason why is because I believe that everybody have this. And I feel like you naturally know what it means to be gifted. Now, God has given us multiple gifts. Okay. He has given us multiple talents. All right. And everybody probably have not discovered their gift. However, understand that most stars, I'm going to go ahead and say, y'all, 97% of stars are gifted. Now, in today's age, y'all, all you got to do is just take a picture with your clothes off. You a star. take a picture with some money and, and inside of a Lamborghini, you a star, right? I mean, perception is crazy these days. However, y'all, natural stars, real stars, going back to Michael Jackson, Tupac's, right? Malcolm X's, okay? Understand what I'm saying, y'all. Real stars, they are gifted, right? Maybe you gifted with your words. Maybe you are a gifted singer. Maybe you are a gifted cooker, right? The best chef who ever lived, right? Understand what I'm saying, y'all. You have a natural gift. You are gifted. And see, the thing is, y'all, with your gift, that is what you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. All right? You don't got to think about it. You don't got to ask somebody about it. You don't got to do none of that, y'all. You just understand how to move and you understand how to utilize your gift. Now, some people discover it later and some people discover it earlier. However, in order to be a real star, you're going to have to discover your gift. All right? Now, let me differentiate what I mean by being a star. I don't mean that everybody has to be like Beyonce, okay, Michael Jackson. I don't mean that. You can be a star wherever you are in life, all right? You can be a star in wherever you are in life, whatever level you on. You can be a star, okay? Understand something, y'all. A school system need a star. Football team need a star. Middle school need a star. Everybody, all right, or every facility is going to have some type of star inside of there, y'all. So understand that. That's a major sign, y'all. Just being pure gifted, all right? Gifted. Somebody drop in the comments and say gifted. Yes, sir. Now we're going to move on, y'all, to the fourth sign of how you know you are a star. And that's going to be this, y'all. It's in you and not on you, all right? Let me say it louder for the chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, it is in you and not on you. A lot of people throw this phrase around. A lot of people throw this term around, okay? They just throw it all the way around. It's in you, not on you. Okay, cool. I hear you saying it, but do you know what it means? A lot of people don't know what it means. So let me tell you, when it's in you and not on you, that means that it is it. You have it. What is it? You are well-rounded. You have the articulation. You have the verbiage, right? You have the influence. You have the, the natural mindset. You have the gift. You are a leader. You have it. Some people have to portray it. Some people have to study it. And some people, even although they've done all the steps, taken all of the precautions, right? They still will never be able to do it the way that you do because they don't have it. It's not in them. For instance, I had somebody close to me, y'all, who wanted to drop posts like every day, right? And for me, I drop a post every day, y'all. I don't miss a day. However, they went strong for probably about 2 weeks, okay, 3 weeks. I won't say a month, but about 2-3 weeks. After a while, I stopped seeing them posts. Well, this is not a competition for myself. I want to see everybody win. However, I realized something. They stop because it's not in them. Okay? A person can say, oh man, my job. Oh man, the kids. Oh man, this, that, and the third. Well, I tell you this. If you are somebody who is consistent and you persevere, you're persistent, and you're not going to take no for an answer, guess what's going to happen? You're going to find a way to make that post. And so what I'm saying is, y'all, I realized that it was in me and not in them. And it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but you just have to realize that it's a real thing, okay? Somebody drop in the comments and say it's in me and not on me. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say it's in me and not on me, all right? Understand something, y'all. When it's in you, can't nobody take it out of you. Can't nobody drain you. Can't nobody do anything because God has put it inside of your soul. It's in your essence. It ain't going nowhere. But see, when it's on you, you take a shower and it's gone. You get bumped the wrong way, it's gone. Somebody say the wrong thing to you and it's gone. See, it's on you. You want what it look like. Yeah, they want what it look like, y'all. See, understand what I'm saying. When it comes to, doing anything great in life, having a bigger dream, a larger vision, whatever the case is, understanding the star that's inside of you. Yeah, all those things. It's not going to take you. Let me say this right, y'all. Yes, it's going to take hard work and nothing's given to nobody. But what I'm saying is, you ain't gonna think twice about it. When it's in you, you just gonna do it because there's no other option. Yes, sir. But when it's on you, the first way, the first opening, the first exit, the first thing that don't feel right, you looking for the first way to give up. And see, with you, it's in you and not on you. All right? So understand what I'm saying, y'all. That's a real thing, okay? And so we're going to go ahead and get to the next sign, which is the last one, okay? Number 5, y'all. The 5th sign of how you know you are a star is going to be this, chosen ones. You are naturally influential, all right? Let me say it louder for the chosen ones in the back. Listen, y'all. You are naturally influential. Breno, what do you mean by this word influential? Let's get to the root of it, y'all. Influence. Influence is the capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone or something, or the effect itself. Yes, sir. Let me say it once again, y'all, louder for the chosen ones in the back. Influence is the capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone or something, or the effect itself. Rena, what does that mean? See, when you have natural influence, you can change the environment, you can shift, okay, the energy of a room. That's influence, right? See, if Jay-Z called somebody and said, hey, you know, I want to move this over here, or I want this to operate. Well, tomorrow, it's going to be moved, or it's going to be operating the way he asked for it to be asked. Why? That's because of his influence. See, you have different levels of influence. You got Jay-Z influence, right? You have a Jamie Foxx influence, okay? You have a Denzel Washington influence, right? You have a Steve Jobs influence. You have a Donald Trump influence. I mean, the level of influence, they vary. They vary, okay? But why do I mention all those guys who have influence? Well, because everybody influence is on a different level, okay? And some people are on the same level. But the point is, y'all, when you have natural influence, that's a clear indication that you are a star, all right? And let me say this, y'all. I named people who have, you know, influence at the level they are at right now. But you remember that person at your school, okay? This is before all the stardom, before all the money, okay, get involved. I'm talking about that person at your school. As a kid, all the kids just naturally gravitate towards them. All right? All the girls just naturally gravitate towards her. I'm talking about that person. They just naturally gravitate towards that person. See, that's natural influence too, okay? And so you have different levels of influence as well. That's what I want to make sure I let you guys understand. Because obviously, you know, money is power, right? Of course, if Jay-Z called and say, hey, I want this to move. Yeah, of course, because he got $1 billion, right? Or $1 billion net worth, okay? But what I mean by natural influence is this right here, y'all. A person who ain't got nothing. A person who don't have nothing, but they got that natural, you know, charisma. They have that natural influence. Maybe they understand something. They have a certain expertise, a certain knowledge of something. A certain gift, just influence. People naturally are influenced by them, right? And so that's a clear indication of a star, all right? Somebody drop in the comments and say influence. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say influence, y'all. And so what I want y'all to realize is you are a star. They will choose you, okay, because of your light. Your light will shine and brighten up many rooms. All right, many rooms as well as the world. All right, and so if that resonating, y'all make sure y'all drop in the comments and let me know. So we're gonna go ahead and do a recap, y'all, and we're gonna conclude this video. So 5 signs you are a star. Number 1, your charisma. Number 2, uniqueness. Number 3, you're gifted. Number 4, it's in you and not on you. And number 5, you are naturally influential. Yes, sir. All right. So with that being said, y'all, understand something, y'all. Be sure to drop in the comments, all right, and say, I am a star. All right. You are a star if you're watching this video. Guaranteed, y'all. And so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and conclude this video. But y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all check out any one of the links in my description. Check out any one of my books. That's 8 Steps to Self-Publishing, a Successful Book. rich mentality, fairly unequal, as well as traumatized by love. Also, be sure to check out any one of my memberships. That's my YouTube membership, as well as my Patreon. And don't forget, y'all, be sure to enroll inside my social influence course, where I show you how to build up your social media platform, as well as become a self-published author. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace. What's good, family? It's your boy Reno. Check this out, y'all. I just dropped my social influence course, okay? Where I show you how to build up your social media platform, as well as become a self-published author. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? If you want to leverage your expertise, okay, you got to publish your book. But not only that, if you want to get popping and build your community, you got to build up your social media platform. And so I put that all in one course, okay? And so all you got to do is go to the link in my bio, all right? And drop in the comments, social influence. If you want to build up your social influence, click that link in the bio, and we're going to get you popping. Keep a rich mentality.